Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This your host, Key Talk. Check it out, man. All right. Hey, we'll get a shout out to Notification Gang, Key Talk Gang for rocking with me every single video. If you listen to my voice right now, go ahead and hit the notification bell so you get a notification every single time I drop a video. Anyways, hey man, I want to say shout out to y'all for liking the video, for liking these videos. It actually helps me out a lot. That's the only thing I've asked of y'all. So make sure y'all like this video for me as well. Anyway, so hey man, we got a few topics to talk about today. About a year or two ago, I actually made a story, or not made a story, but I actually spoke on a story because it was a Memphis rapper. He goes by the name of Snootie Wild, right? And Snootie Wild, if y'all remember, he got that song that goes, I done got that out of mud. That's that made me. That made me. That made me. Anyways, well, he was actually shot and killed. Right now, what's happening is he was shot and killed. They ended up arresting his killer not too long after, and his killer news is coming out now that the killer of Snootie Wild, or the alleged killer, because hey, he beat the case, right? And not only did he beat the case, it looks like Snootie Wild's account posted the killer's image and also put it says on Snootie Wild's account he posted his killer. Obviously he's on the live, so his team must have did it, and it says no words with a broken heart, and it says justice for Snootie Wild. Okay, now of course we're gonna look at the comment section, but we gotta break this down a little bit and talk about it, right? So listen, man, in the street world, you always hear people say, hey man, free my ops so that I can kill my ops, right? They always say, I'd rather my ops be dead than my ops be inside a jail. So with that being said, according to the streets, they should want Buddy to be free. That way they can, I don't want to say clock his T like people be saying, but that way they can clock his dome, right out and put him out of commission, right? Bust his engine up, bust the whatever it takes for a car to start working up, right? So with that being said, maybe he ain't got no steppers behind him that's gonna go step and try to unalive Buddy. Now, I would imagine that Buddy get out doing a whole bunch of trolling and stuff like that. That then people would probably go and try to step on him, and talking about or whatever it may be. However, he beat his case, right? And in the streets, whenever people do some killing, they just say be quiet, don't say no words, don't talk, and you could probably beat the case so long as it ain't no type of what's it called? So long as it ain't no type of evidence or proof, in which they said they had lack of evidence and lack of proof on Snootie Wild, and that's why he was able to actually beat his case. Right now, if y'all don't remember how he died, let me actually go click on this billboard. Actually, you know what? No. I want to go. Yeah. We'll go to the billboard. Let's actually read over how he died, and then I'm gonna read the comment section of them pretty much saying that his killer is actually free, right? So it was like Memphis rapper Snootie Wild, born LaPreston Porter III, has died at the age of 36 after being shot in Houston, Texas. Yeah, he died at actually Houston, Texas, right? February 25th. The respect. All right, let's see. Let's skip down to where they talk about, the guy that actually killed him. The man was transported to a local hospital in critical condition after first responders performed CPR on the scene. Neighbors telling investigators that a neighbor caught the whole incident on camera. Okay, so hold on. So if this incident was caught on camera and the guy still beat the case for lack of evidence, I don't know. I got to look more into that, right? It says it looks like Porter, backed in there, the ditch accidentally. Then the other vehicle pulled up and folks got out of the car. Houston police told KTRK they were talking for a bit, and then all of a sudden gunfire went off. Only one shot actually. So I don't know. It doesn't sound like that Snootie Wild made any type of threatening motions toward the guy before the gun went off. They're not saying that. They're just saying they were arguing, right? Follow-up story, KTRK confirmed that Wild died in Houston Hospital on Saturday, and that a local woman claimed that it was her car that ended up in the ditch after a group of people stopped to help her. She claimed that Porter was a part of that group and that he pointed a gun at her and ran away when she heard a gunshot. Hold on, Porter. Let me make sure it's Porter. Is Porter Snootie Wild? Yeah, born Preston Porter, right? So they're saying that Snootie Wild pointed a gun at somebody and ran away. Hold on. A follow-up story, KTRK confirmed that Wild died in a hospital on Saturday. A local woman claimed that it was her car that ended up in a ditch after a group of people stopped to help her. She claimed that Porter was part of that group, that he pointed a gun at her and ran away when she heard gunshots. The woman's fiance, Crystal Meredith, told KTRK that she met Wild in New Orleans and that they had moved to Houston several years earlier and that she did not know any of his enemies he had in that area who may have shot him. She said the couple have a 3-year-old child together and that Porter leaves behind 4 other children as well. No arrests have been made at this present time. The North Memphis bred rapper launched his career. Okay, we don't care about that stuff. We care about it, but not to read it, right? But it's just weird to me because it's saying that Porter pointed a gun, and his name is definitely LaPreston Porter. So I don't know. Maybe during that argument, he probably said some threatening words. I mean, there's some type of misconnection or miscommunication that happened for the guy to be able to beat the case, right? For lack of evidence, with them saying that they caught everything on camera. I don't know how there could be lack of evidence when you caught everything on camera. His buddy just had some super dope. I told y'all the lawyers be magicians, right? These rappers and people that they deal with, they be having a whole lot of street money, so they be able to get the best lawyers of the best lawyers. I doubt that Buddy just had a what's it called? I doubt that Buddy just had a free lawyer, right? A public defender lawyer. I'm pretty sure he had a actual paid lawyer in order to beat this case, right? Anyways, but if we look at the comment section and see what y'all had to say about Buddy beating this case due to a lack of evidence, even though we read that there's a full video on it, it says, in the streets, that's a W. Just like I told y'all, there definitely is a W in the streets to beat the case. Because y'all know what happens next. Like I told y'all, W in the streets to beat the case. But then you got to watch your back forever because people going to stand on business and try to send you to the most high, right? But as a civilian, that's got to suck. Dang, they ain't going to slide for the boy. Dang, I ain't even know bruh passed. I was just listening to him yesterday. Rip. Bro passed like a couple years ago, right? Didn't know that boy was unalive. It's wild. People still didn't know that Snootie Wild was even alive, right? It says, y'all prayers have been answered. He home and touchable. The real justice, eye for an eye, not locked down until 60 to 70. So, a lot of people's already saying, hey man, listen, Buddy got to get gone. They're gonna fry Buddy, right? So we just gonna have to see how long it takes for him to get fried, how long he gonna survive, right? It says, free my best friend, the fast way, the So this is obviously someone that they got some sort of love for him. That's our friend, right? The next person said that nigga IG pulled a folio. I know. Oh, they said IG pulled a folio, meaning Snootie Wild IG pulled a folio because when Julio died, for some reason his IG has still been posting all type of stuff like saying RIP to certain people that's dying and still operating as if he's alive. So that's what that comment meant, right? Somebody said, I know him. He used to be on the Southwest Houston by Happy Homes. How Snootie Wild IG posted Snootie dead. Dang, lacking, literally slide. Love you, little bro, humble, my boy. I'm tripping. I thought he died from an overdose. Catch him. Ivo, RIP Kivo. Just rather see it again in jail with the possibility of Reese didn't want him free to do him. It's crazy. I'd be happy if I was Snootie, fam. That pretty much person is, in short, is saying, hey, man, y'all should be happy because now he get to get slid on. Well, Spinner, shut up. We can't do nothing. Pray and give it to God. Vengeance will be his to those who believe. No evil deed goes unpunished. But we have got to stop looking for reasons to kill each other. Okay, I ain't gonna care. This ain't. They ain't about to be trying to hear this. They ain't not trying to hear that at all. I ain't gonna care. It probably sound good, but they ain't trying to hear that in the streets. They ain't trying to let God handle nothing. They gonna just call it street justice, that's what they gonna try to do. It says gun homicide by straight black males is the true population control agenda. No one's talking about it. Yeah, there may be part of it, but because it's actually really just killing each other, though. Just being real. Let's just keep that 100. In order for us to face the fact of what's going on, we got to be truth about it for real, right? It says the next person said that person behind that page is foolish too. Son really a O. He stole my and ran like a O. So hey man, listen. I'm gonna keep it 100, fam. For the street side, it's a W for Buddy. On the other side, they supposed to be going to spin the block and try to unalive him because he done unalive one of their people. You know what I'm talking about? And that's just really how it go. It probably sound bad, it sound harsh, but that's really just how it go. You know what I'm talking about? You got to go spin the block whenever they done spin the block and actually killed your person, and it's a war that never stop. He ain't supposed to be alive longer than like a couple of months before he, you know what I'm talking about? But he'll probably move how he know he need to move in order for him not to get killed, right? Anyways, now in other news, Tay K had court, but Tay K's got like a whether it's a mark or a big point on his neck, which the judge saw and pretty much tried to get Tay K to snitch in the court, in public court that's being recorded by everybody to see. She pretty much saw his neck and asked if he wanted to talk to deputies about it. What in the blue hell do you think he said? Well, I'm gonna show y'all what he said. Give me just a second here.
All right, thank you. What happened to your neck?
Oh, incident.
Do you guys need that
It's
addressed?
like an issue, yeah.
Do y'all need that addressed with the deputy or anything?
No, ma'am. It's years old.
All right. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
She trying to get Buddy out of there. You know what I'm talking about? She trying to literally get Buddy to snitch to the deputy, tell him what's going on in the middle of court that's recorded. You don't want to do that, man. You don't get that boy sliced and diced up, have him snitching on the court. You know what I'm talking about? Had to get him sent to what they call it, not buzzed out, checked out. You know what I'm talking about? Make that boy have to check out for trying to snitch. If it came down to that, right? Anyways, now last but not least, I want to leave y'all with a video that was actually recorded. I don't know if the guy's name is T-Boone82 or whatever it may be, but shout out to the recorder of this video and shout out to the guy that's in the video. He is a Dallas blood that did 8 years inside of TDC. He went to prison, all that, right? And he just telling y'all what it is. You know what I'm talking about? You better be able to fight if you're going to go to prison, because sometimes you might have to fight one dude, two dudes, three dudes, and one of them dudes that you're fighting might want that back end, if you know what I mean, right? So let me explain that video for y'all, then we'll go ahead and close this video out. Just a little short video for y'all, right? Anyways, here we go.
Wounds to show. You know what I'm saying? It's wounds to show, man. So when you striving, I fight hard, baby. And this is what you call fight hard for yourself. That's all that is, man. And you don't know what fighting hard mean. I mean, you can see the knuckles, man. I mean, I ain't gotta really show you, but man, I had to fight. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fight, and you don't need to be. Certain people can't. I ain't got no fighting game. So, you know what I'm saying? Is
he pretty much telling y'all, listen, bro. I know y'all out here shooting and stuff like that, but if you ain't got no type of fighting game, you can't really fight. You gonna get something took inside of jail potentially, man, because they're gonna be whooping you.
And it's just not just one person, not speaking on that penitentiary stuff, because it ain't the bragging part, it's what the people went through. You can fight so good, man. You can fight good in the mud. It's not just gonna be one on you, it'll be two. It might be that two, it can be three. You know what I'm saying? It's multiple people, and it's like people when you wouldn't even know that like egg booty.
Yeah, so one of them three, two of them probably trying to knock you out, but one of them is trying to get something from you. And when I say get something from you, like I said, they want that back end from you. ASAP, right when they knock you out. You woke up, your back end gone.
You know what I'm saying? You want to be cool with, and you so happy to want to be cool because you got a good vibe about him, and I got.
Anyways, now, if we go look at the comment section, there's a lot of people, I believe, that had done some time, and they had to actually comment about this video, and we'll read what some of them said, right? So one person said, I got cut on my face from being in G5. I guess G5 is like a super, like a maximum level in like a certain extent, right? In G5 with a psych patient, me and dude fought for like a month straight, on and off, until he got tired of me whooping him. He decided to cut me in my sleep. Facts. I don't think anybody should go to prison, protect yourself, if you can't protect yourself. And which somebody responded and said, you were G5 for a reason, though. Stay away from the BS and stay to yourself, and you be good. Yeah, so that means he kept getting in trouble. I had to go to G5. I didn't even have to fight once while I was there. Then he responded and said, I was having fights before getting G5. If you solo, then you should be good, long as you mind your business. But that don't mean you'll stay out of BS. Depends on the unit you was on. Even solo people get looked at. Getting looked at, if y'all don't know, that mean like fight, right? Somebody say, I want to look at you. That mean I want to fight you, right? The next person, and the guy responded back and said, bruh, you were banging. Banging, obviously, he mean like gang banging, throwing up signs, doing whatever it may be. And then, of course, he continues to say, you were banging says it all. Like you said, if you're solo, you really don't have nothing to worry about. Stuff. Ain't nobody looking at nothing anywhere. And he said, what unit was you on? Then he said, laugh out loud. And then he said, I thought so. Anyways, let's continue, right? Next person said, don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Shorty Mac said that. And the next person said, man, I'm going to be honest with that. That's a daycare now. There has been some new laws that came into the prison systems and stuff. It's like a law that they're trying to keep people from beating other people up, taking people's back in, and all type of stuff like that as well. So I have been hearing about that. The next person said, the only person, if you stay in BS, mind your business, do your time. Yeah, you're going to run into BS, but that's not going to be no all the time type of thing. The next person said, bro, been through some stuff. You can hear it in his voice. Yes, this is the second video I've actually posted a buddy, and he definitely been through some stuff. You can tell from what from what he been saying in the videos that I posted. The next person said, Cap, y'all time is whatever you make it. My boy Tim ain't lying. Bro may as well get on YouTube telling prison stories and leaving a message for the youth and misguided out here. How that's not the way to go. Monetize off his pain in life. He's shaking. You know he for real went through trauma. Blood need to go and take some boxing lessons, master, and start teaching the youth. He's speaking from learned trauma. He had his cheek stolen and learned through hardship, just an assumption. People keep thinking his cheek took. How about not going there? You will always win. Yeah, that's a good idea, right? Man, my brother has been there 24 years. After a while, you chilling. He ain't had a fight in over 10 years. Well, he's been there 24 years, and he ain't had a fight in in over 10 years, but he's been there for 24 years. That means little half of that time he done been in fights though. Bruh probably was active. That's why he gave you, okay, yeah, so being active means actively inside of a game, right? Bro probably was active. That's why he gave you how he done his time. 99% just have a good post-up game. My boy Tim real live, G. He ain't lying. I did 13. Safe prison is in fact. Okay, yeah, that's what it's called, the Safe Prison Act now, right? So where they got everybody safe, and that's why they say it's kind of like a, kind of like a daycare now inside of prison, right? I still would look at it that way, y'all. Just don't go if you ain't got to go. But he says, safe prison is in effect and people trying to make payroll. This stuff is the scare tactic, penitentiary BS. It's skinny, scary people in there who can't fight and ain't going to. They will just straight poke you up. However, you're going to have to get in the blender, win or lose. Cap, if you doing time like that, then yeah, bro, look like he fighting something. Else, I did 8 years in TDC. Yeah, I fought, but I put myself in a situation 9 times out of 10, never got nothing took, etc. My hardest thing was being away from stuff. I thought I need to be around, plain and simple. It's a mental thing at the end of the day. He got touched. Some was taken and given up. What's his page? Tim? He need a podcast on this. Real street. Anybody know what unit he talking about? Southwood winning did super sig. So, I mean, it's just a lot of people agreeing with Buddy and also saying that he should probably start a YouTube channel, which you probably should, right? So if you see this video, you should probably start a YouTube channel and get to talking about all your prison stories that you're talking about right there for real. It's super easy to do it, right? I encourage you to do it. Anyways, let me know something. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.